Welcome to Theory of Anything Reviews. This week we're doing Alt J's debut album of An Awesome Wave.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
That's a good intro. Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
Especially nice intro for our new section, new kind of podcast. Yeah.
Indeed, yes. We're separating our reviews from our, well, I don't know if we're going to call it a review, but, from the rest of it.
Opinion pieces.
Opinion pieces, I like that phrase, but it's really our assignment, isn't it? Yeah, but I like all those options. Let's see which one we fall on, shall we?
Yeah. This album has won several awards, and it peaked at 13 on the UK album charts. 2012, I believe.
Oh, yeah, it goes back a way, doesn't it? Yeah,
it's quite an oldie.
The band have been active since 2007, I notice, but their album came out in 2012, their first album.
What did you think of this?
Yeah, that's the big question, Devon.
I mean, I liked it. I think the name is quite apt for the album. It's got very good flow, and it's like a wave type thing. And the structure of their songs is very wavy, as in like it goes from one thing to another thing very smoothly and quickly. It doesn't really follow traditional or easy structures of songs, and I quite liked it.
Yeah, I think it still flowed, even though it was very weird. This isn't what I was expecting when you say Alt J. I was thinking maybe a rapper or something. I don't know.
Oh right, yeah. I guess couldn't if his name. Oh, their name. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a band name, not a dude, but yeah.
Yeah.
So this is quite a pleasant surprise for me, even though it is quite weird, like I say. Yeah. Some of the songs are very driving music-esque, I thought, but then others are really not. So it's not really a driving album, that's for certain.
You want to know I've been very quiet. I take on board what you're saying. Hey, go on.
I'm guessing one of us doesn't like it.
I don't think I like it as much as you guys. I like the music. Let me just say that. I did like the music. I didn't like the vocals.
Oh, interesting.
I found some of the songs I coped with better because of that dislike of vocals. I think the ones where there's more than one voice, sometimes you can hear the overlaying vocals. It must be the lead vocalist I don't like. I don't know the guy's name.
Okay.
Oh, Joe Newman, is it? Maybe it's just something that his voice doesn't resonate with me. And I found that off-putting. Yeah.
Interesting.
But musically, instrumentally, I enjoyed it. Yeah. I found that the sounds I was hearing really kind of, I could listen to that again and again and again, but I just sometimes where something grates. I can't describe why. It's just a personal thing, isn't it?
I found it quite interesting because there's this album's interspersed with short instrumentals, isn't it? So the second song in the album is an a cappella type singing one, and then it's got a guitar one and a piano one.
Yeah,
like later throughout. And I found that quite interesting. They just sort of stop for a minute of just music,
Pause. Yeah,
it's weird
because I think there was how many tracks were there? There was
14,
including
the hidden track.
Yes, that was clever. I was going to mention that. Yeah, it was 14 tracks. Oh gosh, that's going to take forever. I'm not going to enjoy this. I kind of got in the wrong mindset from the beginning. I'm used to an album maybe being 10 at the most.
Right.
But as it happens, it whizzed by quite quickly.
It's actually shorter than most albums we've done. I think it's 43 minutes for the whole album. Because obviously some of the tracks are 2 minutes, 1 minute. So
that's overall a good run time because many of the tracks were quite short. But the hidden track, it didn't appear on the list until after you listened to it.
I didn't even notice. No, I didn't even notice.
It's in the list once you've listened to it. Obviously, we use Amazon Music for our source of listening pleasures. But I don't know how that happened. It wasn't in the list to begin with. Once it came, once it was listened to, it now is in my list.
Clever. No, I didn't even look.
How do they do that? Yeah, but that's more of a technical thing than a creative, artistic thing. Yeah. Anything else anybody wants to say? I think probably.
Did you have a favorite? Did you have a favorite track?
Oh, I'd have to look back now.
I think my favorite was MS. I don't know why, because it's maybe the weirdest. I don't know. it had something, Can recommend.
I need to start doing this. I need to look at what track I'm listening to whilst I listen to it. Because these albums, I just put it on play and then I just listen to it, and I don't know when they were doing instrumental or when we've gone to the next track or anything. Because obviously especially this album, seemed to be very, as I said, like wavy and weird. So it jumped from one type of style to another one quite often. And sometimes it'd be in the same song that would do that. So you have no idea when it's changing song.
I have to say, I did enjoy the vocals. I know it's what you didn't like, but I enjoyed
them as well. To be fair,
a weird or whatever they're doing.
His tone of his voice is just doesn't. I get it's like this indie, moany, groany, weirdo. I don't know, negative.
Weirdo, negative. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, it is indie music, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
And UK based.
It's like mopey, looking at the floor music, But musically, it's not. But his voice was, for me, Musically, it was quite uplifting and like you say, a flowing journey. I thought, I'm just trying to look at the playlist. I can't remember which is the one I did really like. There's one on there.
So you did like one, at least.
There is one I liked. Yeah. No. To be honest, I'd have to listen, and I will listen to it again. I would have to listen to it again to remind me which one it was. I did feel the need to listen and watch it on my phone because you can watch the lyrics, can't you? Because otherwise, I would not have a clue what he was saying.
Oh,
that's your dad talking now. You can't hear what they're saying. Some of the albums we've listened to. You can hear the lyrics clearly enough but it was quite fast the way that lyrics sang.
I think it reminded me a lot of Radiohead in that respect.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys listen to Radiohead much, but this is like
Radiohead
is like this, but turned up to max basically, and it's just a lot weirder than this. But so this is quite easy to consume compared to that, but the way that it's all structured and the lyrics and the not being able to understand what they're singing and things like that is it's very similar, and I like them. So.
True. It was good. I don't know who suggested it to us, but I'm glad I heard it. I don't know why we went for the first album and not one of the more recent ones. Do you know anything about
this
why?
Is the one that was suggested. I don't really know.
Yeah, no, yeah, fair enough.
Maybe the best one. I don't know.
Yeah, more iconic because obviously it made the charts. You said, didn't they? It's like number 13 or something.
Yeah, that's right. In the UK charts. Yeah.
If either of you can be bothered to listen to some of the more recent stuff, you could probably tell us like another time how it compares. But I don't think I will.
No,
I don't think I will be.
Your way of saying I'm not doing it.
I will re-listen to this one again. I listened to it twice. I will have a third sit-in just to re-establish which was my favourite track.
Oh, good.
And I think that's all I can say about it, really.
Excellent.
How many hidden tracks out of 10 would you give it?
I'm really struggling to think of that because I wasn't too sure. I thought I was going to go as low as 4.5, but I think I might go a bit more than that. I'll go 5.5, I think.
Eesh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I shouldn't downplay it perhaps as much as I have done because of the vocalist. But
I mean, it depends on what's important to you, doesn't it? For me, the instruments are more important than the vocalist for me. But I know, for instance, my wife appreciates the vocals a lot more than instruments, so it depends on what's important to you, I suppose.
I think unlike other artists whose voices I'm not keen on, this kind of was a big distraction for me. I don't know why. It just took I couldn't enjoy the music as much because I had this overlay of the lead singer's voice, which really wasn't my bag.
Yeah, fair enough. Devon, how many?
I think I'm going to give it 7.5. I think.
Oh, well done.
I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, I
was
think
expecting higher.
Well, yeah, that's a good score
From Devon.
You have somewhere to go, haven't you? 7.5. So very.
It is quite up my lane. I guess I'll listen to it again, and I might change in the future. But
I did think it would be your kind of flavours, yeah, more than Ford's, perhaps.
Yeah, well, it wasn't up my alley, but I did enjoy it, so I'll give it a 7. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Very weird.
I can see me changing it to 8, to be honest. But
quite predictable scoring there, I think. If I was going to predict who's going to give it what, that sounds about right.
I didn't think you'd go as low as that, but
No,
Yeah.
that's harsh.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's also wasn't produced in the 80s, so yeah, what
Yeah.
can I say?
Good point. It's down several marks just there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Very good.
Cool.
All right.
But
then.
I'm glad I experienced it.
Well, next week we're doing a game, and we've already set the assignment. It will be Eve Online.
Oh,
Eve Online.
So it's massively online multiplayer game.
Mm-hmm. MMO.
Space.
Yeah.
Yes, in space.
Set in space.
yeah.
It's probably the iconic space MMO,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. I'd be interested, and I will have a look into this. What the play demographic, whatever the correct word,
Yeah.
how it compares to Elite Dangerous these days? Because I think obviously Elite Dangerous has been out. Eve Online's been out a lot longer than Elite Dangerous.
Yeah.
Elite Dangerous is going to a resurgence at the moment with new players coming on board because of new content about to be released, and also it was made free to download not so long ago. I don't know if it still is, but it was. But we're not talking about Eve or Elite now. But
No.
I'm interested to have those conversations next time. Yeah.
And
Indeed.
it's free as well, so if you want to have a little go as well for yourself, and then tell us what you think of the game as well, because then we'll be reviewing it next episode.
That'll be fun. Yes. One last thing to say is that we're going to have a vote on our next assignment, the one after this. It'll be a book, and that will be in the description. So what you want to do is go down and look in the description and click on one of the links to whatever you want us to review.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that'll be quite straightforward. It's not, you don't have to register or do anything like that, do you? It's just there'll be three links to 3 different books or literature items. We don't know if it'll be a book or something less specifically.
It'll be a wordy word thing.
Something wordy, yeah. And you just say, oh yeah, we'd like to hear you talk about whichever one you prefer. And then one that gets the most votes will be the one we choose.
Indeed.
We'll put that in because we need to know the results in time for the 2 episodes' time.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We'll work it all out. We'll sort the dates out.
Cool.
Great stuff.
Do you have a fun catchphrase to wrap up this review thing?
No. Why doesn't somebody else do that for a change?
Oh, no.
Yeah, get yourself a niche like I did with the other one.
Sounds like a job for Devon.
Okay.
Think hard. It's like picking your football team. Apparently, once you've picked it, you can't change it.
Let's just go for something simple, shall we? And that's it. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
That's it. See you in a bit.
Is that really going to see you in a bit?
It's locked in there.
If you want it from me, then that's it. See you in a bit.